Welcome back from Graphicxtras. In this video I'm just going to quickly show you the blend mode options in the Andrews plugins. All the plugins come with this blend mode. I think there's one or two maybe that the plugins out of the 180 different plugins that don't use it, mainly because the plugin would make no sense if it was actually being used. So right, just quickly going to run through some of the options. Blend modes are here. You can just basically go, this is the default blend options, normal. There's invert. Now, not the same as the blend modes that come with Photoshop. You can use those as well, so it's not just, that's it. Actually, this is an invert option. There's a color wrap options. I'm just going to run through them just quickly by using the up and down arrow key. You can just basically flick through it. You just see the change of the colors. Now, these various limits. In most cases, they actually use things like the foreground color. Actually, if you go over to here, you will see the foreground color is similar to that, but it actually limits the color to that foreground. So straight away you can actually create many different color effects just by using that, and there's quite a few of those options available in there. So foreground invert, again, that uses the actual foreground color. Grayscale, there's a number of grayscale options, darker options, as well as different solar options. Psychedelic color options as well within the blend modes. This one uses edge design. You can actually see the edge around the design. Dark edge. Some of them, like I say, RGB factors. Some of these actually use some of the features here and options here. So another one of another solar effect, darken. Posterization, so it limits the sort of colour. You sort of get a cartoon-like effect using those. This one using a radial position. You notice there's a little R there. Well, the R is basically just right-click, and you can actually change. I'm using the right-click on the mouse, so you can actually change the centre of. That's what the R is. And there's another one there, graduation. So another one with the R. Light effects, again, some of these have got different, and you can actually control the settings. Basically it works on what the colour is at that right click to work out the colour for the design. So high contrast, saturation designs, columns, threshold effects, negatives, again, a burn effect, a double green effect. So in some of these various controls, the option actually uses double the green channel to the expense of, say, the red and the green. And you can use these plugins in different color modes as well. So if you're using CMYK, it actually will use double the magenta channel. So there's a frame option, so you can actually see a frame there. And again, you can frame R, which means you can right click to the position, so you can move the frame around where you actually want the frame within the plugin. Border effects as well as tile effects. You can actually generate quite interesting patterns quickly just by using the tile options. It just tiles it in different positions. You can see just that corner, that corner, that corner. Again, another pop art kind of effect. A mirror effect this time. So the actual plugin will actually mirror the effect on both sides. And these are just different blends of a flat color effect. Different alien sheen, solar tarnish, different output options, and you can use all these options. These blending modes are actually within. This one's actually got a little shift effect. Right, so I've run through all the various options. There's a few more left. Different color channel ones. Anyway, that's all the various options. If you actually want to randomize those blend modes, you just basically click here, blend, and it actually can just randomize. So just randomly selects one of those blend modes. So you click there. Okay, I decided to go with that one. There it is. So you've actually got the thing. Of course, as I said, you can actually now go to edit and fade color. So you can use the standard blend modes as well. So it's not just that, you can actually use difference or multiply, color burn, color dodge, overlay, etc. Just as you would with any other plugin. Now that's in the Andrews plugins, and of course you can now just go straight back into the plugin or apply it again, just quick and simple like that, apply it again, and so on. Anyway, hope you found this quick run through of the blend options of interest. Thank you much.